Test, test, test one, test two, test three, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 sounds good. All right. Whoa, my! And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, here with my cameraman, producer, director, and firstborn, the Lou and Solu, Lukey Bonner. We are live tonight from the Wonderland of Ice here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. A high school battle about ready to take place, and it's a good one, ladies and gentlemen, between the Fairfield Mustangs and the West Haven Blue Devils. The Mustangs coming to the affair. The big dogs, ladies and gentlemen, coming in with a 5-0 record, wearing their home white sweaters with red shoulders, the big black F across the chest, black numbers, red shorts with white socks, and black and red stripes. You can see on their sharp-looking outfit. I really like the way that they're looking out there. I really like those sweaters. And paying visit here tonight are the West Haven Blue Devils. They come in with a record of 0-5. They're wearing their blue sweaters. It says West Haven right across diagonally in print, which is good so the young people can read it, not inscriptive or anything like that, with white trim all around, basically just blue and white colors. Real nice, sharp-looking uniforms as well. Blue shorts, blue socks with white stripes. We're going to see who's going to get the start in between the pipes For the West Haven, it's definitely going to be, I believe, number 35. And that's Javid Eula getting the start. He's just a sophomore, number 35. We'll see who's going to get the start for Fairfield, as if it's going to be Tommy Adams or where'd the other goaltender go? There he is. I'm trying to find his number there. I believe it's number 31 there, Connor Savari. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I'm just going to take a quick respite here for one quick second. I just want to make sure that everything is looking, sounding, and feeling beautiful. It is. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. This is our first game here with the Fairfield Mustangs, so I want to thank them so much for having us come on over to do the game. And I want to remind everybody who's tuning in right now, please, you can watch this game live. Anyways, if you're watching the game live. Gee, thanks a lot, Mr. Broadcaster. You're a real big help. What I meant to say was anybody can join you and watch this game live right now, and go back in the archives and watch the game. But live right now, you can text it to anybody right now, solubroadcasting.org. That's solubroadcasting.org. Anybody anywhere in the world can tune in live. And you can also go to our YouTube channel, Just go to YouTube and type in Solu Broadcasting. So it's our first time here, ladies and gentlemen, our first time doing a Mustang game. So I'm not going to lie to you, ladies and gentlemen. The butterflies are a little bit butterflying in the belly here. You know, you got to get nervous before the first big game. Otherwise, then what's the point of doing anything? So the Fairfield Mustangs, they come into the affair, ladies, with a 5-0 record. 5-0 perfect record on the line here tonight. 21 goals for, 12 goals against. That last game, they've got 2 games that they won in sudden death overtime, so they can obviously win the close ones as well. Their last game they won, it was a 4-3 victory in sudden death overtime versus St. Joe's of Trumbull. They've been playing very, very well, obviously, with a 5-0 record. And how about this, ladies and gentlemen? They kind of like the New York Islanders. Tonight, halfway through the season, it's their home opener. So welcome aboard, and welcome to Mustang Hockey here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. And down at the other end, the West Haven Blue Devils, they've been having a little bit rough of a season, but that's all right. No better time to turn it around than on the Solu here tonight. Their record, they come in with a record of 0-5, 11 goals for, and 30 goals against. Their last game was a 6-3 loss versus Hamden on Saturday. So let's go over a couple of the rules here and regulations. For high school hockey, we play 15-minute periods, 5-on-5 hockey. Icing and offsides is in effect. Delayed offsides is in effect. Praise the good Lord above, ladies and gentlemen, because I call a lot of youth hockey games, and do not get me wrong in any way, shape, or form. Well, that's why I want to preface this statement. I absolutely love calling youth hockey, so please don't misunderstand anything I'm saying here, ladies and gentlemen. However, youth hockey does not have offside. Well, does not have delayed offside. What I should say is youth hockey does not have delayed offsides, but I love youth hockey. That's the way to do it. You never want to put the word but after love, then you're putting a condition on something unconditional. But that's another podcast for another time. But I'm very thankful that here in high school hockey, there is delayed offside. So we play 15 minutes periods. Icing and offsides is in effect. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is not icing, ladies and gentlemen, unlike also in youth hockey. Body contact is allowed and encouraged by the broadcasting staff here. If the game is tied at the end of regulation, it will go to 5-on-5, 8-minute overtime stanza, sudden life or sudden death, depending upon your perspective and point of view at home. I think that about covers all the rules and regulations, ladies and gentlemen. So buckle up, pour yourself that sarsaparilla, get your popcorn ready, ladies and gentlemen. We're live from the wonderland of ice here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. What an absolute, I am so fired up for this one. I love this arena too because we're nice high up, good vantage point for everybody at home. It's a real nice place to be. We got right down here. It took us like less than an hour. There was no traffic right down 95. Boy, what a difference the cold winter makes as opposed to the warm summer trying to get down here during the summer, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you might as well just turn around and go back home. But either way, I digress. We're about ready to get underway. We're about 2 minutes left here in warm-up, so still a chance for you to make that sandwich, wrap up the leftovers, get them back, in the fridge where they belong, finish off the honey-do list, whatever you got to do, ladies and gentlemen, because once the game gets underway, you're going to want to have your undivided attention. Oh, my goodness. I can't wait for this one. It's going to be a good one. I realized that tonight, I just realized I saw it come across on my phone that tonight's the national championship game for college football. So you're going to want to have that on your small device. Of course, you're going to want to have this one casting to your big screen and on the speaker. You can mute the other one, ladies and gentlemen, because I promise you this one's going to be more entertaining. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. The Blue Devils and the Mustangs here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Once again, I am your host, Scotty Bonner. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. It's an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here. Been fired up all day about this, and we're about ready to go here. Our first Mustang game. Well, I'm very excited. We'll see who's going to get the start. Like I said, between the pipes, is it going to be Tommy Adams, or is it going to be number 31, Connor Savory, And if I butcher any of the family names, please forgive me. I can hardly read, ladies and gentlemen. I can write, as far as I know, but reading has always been a difficulty for the broadcaster. That's why I spend so much time speaking, so I don't have to spend that much time reading. So like I said, and you can also go to our YouTube page. Just go to YouTube and just type in Solu Broadcasting. You can obviously enjoy the game there, and on a variety of our social medias. We are on, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. We've been doing a lot on TikTok lately, so I just learned how to make those edits on TikTok and everything. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I find myself sitting in bed 3 in the morning editing highlights, and my wife's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "No, honey, don't worry. I'm not on, anything that I shouldn't be on, unless you want me to be." But that's another story for another time. Either way, that's not what I'm doing. I'm making highlights, and that's what's going on. So we're fired up. We're about ready to get underway. The first stanza, the opening stanza, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to us by our friends at Captain Scott's Restaurant, Captain Scott's Seafood of New London, Connecticut. If you haven't been to Captain Scott's, then let me tell you something. You're missing out. One of the nooks and crannies up here in the great New England area. Captain Scott's right on the water. You eat right outside. The best steamers, the best clams, the best seafood right out of the water, where most seafood comes from these days, ladies and gentlemen. It's Captain Scott's at 80 Hamilton Street, New London, Connecticut. You tell them Scotty and Lukey sent you from Solu Broadcasting, and guess what? They hook you up with the really, really good tartar sauce. You know the tartar sauce that Mr. Burns wouldn't give to the employees in Springfield? That's the kind of tartar sauce that they'll hook you up with, but they only set that aside for Solu Broadcasting customers, and that's just the way it is. All right, we're about ready to get underway, so the first stanza being brought to us by our friends at Captain Scott's, like we said. I believe we're going to go through the starting lineups and the national anthem and any other pleasantries before the game, and then we'll be ready to go here. The Mustangs and the Blue Devils live on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I want to remind everybody, too, you can go to our new online store website at Mudwaters, that's MUDwaters.com, and check out all our Solu swag there, the shirts, the socks, the mugs, the tumblers, the water ready, the hats, and much, much more to come. All right, we're going to turn it over to the PA announcer. If you can't hear them, I'll let you know what they're saying as best we can, as usual. The starting lineup for West Haven. Javidullah getting the start between the pipes, number 35. Number 7, Jack Aloy. Number 25, Anthony Purcell. Number 4, Ryan Bernardi. And DJ Kafora. Nico Brunou, number 88, wearing Eric Lindros' old number.
For Fairfield, starting in goal, number 31,
Connor Zavery getting the start in between the pipes there, wearing number 31. That pleases the broadcaster.
Defense, number 12, James Crum.
Number 12, James Com.
Also on D, number 23, Liam Forrest.
Liam Forrest, number 23, the sophomore.
Wing, number 10, Charlie Swanson.
Number 10, Charlie Swanson.
Center, number 17, Ryan Timmon.
Ryan Timmon, number 17, also a sophomore.
And wing, number 19, Finn.
And number 19, ladies and gentlemen, Finn Hoey.
At this time, we have to ask both teams to line up.
All right, we're going to have our national anthem, and then it's game on, ladies and gentlemen.
Take a knee in silence and remembrance of this tragedy that we had this last week.
We're having a moment of silence for Teddy.
We all stand for Teddy. Please take a moment of silence. Thank you. At this time, we'd like everyone to rise and join us in the playing of the national anthem.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about ready to get underway here from the Wonderland of Ice in Bridgeport, Connecticut. The Mustangs and the Blue Devils about ready to do battle here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. They got together earlier in the year, and the Mustangs had a, I guess you could say, decisive victory would be the best way to put it. I believe the score was 10-2, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it was, but you know what? It's a new night. It's 0-0, and that's all that matters from West Haven's perspective. Coming in, obviously, the big underdogs, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't have a chance to check the line on the way in, but I imagine it's get quite a few points for taking West Haven tonight, just based on the schedule, but based on the standings. But I'll tell you what, that doesn't mean a thing. Like I said, it's 0-0, so plus they're playing on the Solu, so you got to factor that in. That always sways the line about a half a goal or not. All right, we're about ready to get underway now. The Mustangs in their huddle. The Blue Devils have just broken their huddle. The netminder, Javadullah, just a sophomore, number 35, and Kana Savori, a junior, number 31 for the Mustangs. They will be your starting goaltenders tonight. Mustangs starting six now reporting for duty. The starting six reporting for duty for the Blue Devils. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And the official getting the pucks for the game. We're just about ready to get underway here from the Wonderland of Ice in Bridgeport, Connecticut. The Blue Devils and the Mustangs here on the Solu. Thank you so much for tuning in. The ref drops the puck, and we are underway. Blue Devils send the puck in early, tracking it down there. That's Forrest. Forrest hauled around to his defense partner, couldn't handle it there. Bouncing puck dangerously down low, poked out of harm's way there by Com. Com over to Forrest now. Forrest, weak side pass, hit the player in the skates, but he kicked it to himself nicely down the right wing. That's Hoey. Hoey letting the shot go wide of the netminder on the glove side as Fairfield quickly setting up shop in the offensive zone. Chance down low, Foey. Foey leaving it there for Timon. Timon sending it behind the net. Fairfield spreading things out now. A little bit of give and go, a little bit of cycling going on. Jacques Lemaire would be very pleased. Forrest from the point, letting the shot go. Getting a chunk of it there was the netminder Ula. Just enough of it. Along the boards now, pinching in is the Fairfield defenseman doing a nice job keeping it in there. That's number 12, Com. Hard around it goes, picked up there by Aloy. Aloy sending it hard around. Forrest read that like a fine piece of literature. Lets the shot go. Just missed on the glove side. Com pinching in down the left wing. Sent back out to center by the Blue Devils. Mustangs getting a few fresh hooves out there. Is it a hoove or a paw? What does the Mustang have? I guess it's a hoove. I know they don't put shoes on the Mustangs, I don't think. Here's Com now. Com behind his own net, leaving it for Forrest. Forrest leaving it for his forward man there. A little bit of discombobulation there. Almost a turnover there by Malio. Malio lost the handle on it. Nice job there to protect the puck and go back and get it there by Alex Malio, the freshman. Number 4 on your scorecard, weaving his way through traffic, sending it out to Forrest. Forrest sending it hard around the game now, a minute and a half old. Forrest heading off for a player change. Back behind the net now, setting up in Gretzky's office, trying to get it back in front. Bouncing puck there. That was Malilo, excuse me. If I say it enough times, I'll get it. Jankowski in the corner. There's Jankowski, number 9, sidestepping a check there. Jankowski dancing on his skates. Jankowski with speed, circling the wagons, putting on the brakes at the top of the circle, sending it all the way down for Flynn. Flynn behind the net. Malillo trying to get it back to the blue line. Now he does. That's Kingsley. Kingsley letting the shot go. Nice job to come out and cover the point man there by Burrows. Marcus Burrows, number 14 for the Blue Devils, wearing Steve Grogan's old number. Bouncing puck at the blue line, sent back in. Delayed offsides right there as they regain it. Back the other way now, Kingsley. Kingsley stepping to the outside. Kingsley chipping it in as the Mustangs go for a change. He goes in on the forecheck. Nice job by the Blue Devils to get to it first. Blue Devils having a little trouble out getting it out along the boards now. Now they do. Away comes Burrows now. Burrows 1-on-3. Burrows sending it on the netminder. That just missed over the butt end of the goaltender. Away comes Fairfield now. Down the right wing they come. Over the stick there, Harmony. That's a cool name. Sending it in. Hard around it goes. Picked up there by Aloy. Number 7, Jack Aloy. Putting the brakes on. Coming over to help out there is Purcell. I recognize that name. Sending it out now. Away come the Blue Devils through the neutral zone. Nice pass down the right wing. They go with a head of steam. Gobbled up there. What a nice play there by Forrest. Boy, Forrest took a nice angle. Here comes Forrest now, rounding the net like Bobby Orr, coming out the other end, really getting the Jets going, serpentining like a snake in the desert. Behind the net he goes now. Now he's beginning to circumnavigate, looking like Magellan, getting it out in front. I believe the net may have come off its protective moorings. We'll see if that's what the call is. Yes, it is. So one of the defensemen or the goaltenders there for the Blue Devils knocked the net off its protective moorings. Of course, accidentally, on purpose, accidentally. Nobody would do it on purpose, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly not me as an old goaltender. Here's Timon now. Number 17 in your scorecard. Wins the draw. Forrest picking it up. Forrest trying to go to his defense partner. That's read nicely and back the other way now. Bernou walking in all alone, letting the shot go. Oh, he hit the post. Oh, Nico Bernou rang the dinner bell, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper as the Mustangs come back the other way. Sending it behind the net there. Kafora. DJ Kafora trying to get the puck out. A good opportunity there for the Blue Devils to get on the board. A nice shot. And the post beat him, ladies and gentlemen. The goaltender will say, well, I don't know about that, Mr. Broadcaster. Not even a shot on goal. And mathematically, Mr. Goaltender, Mr. Savary, you are completely correct. Back the other way now, a 2-on-1 developing. Here's Kafora. Kafora over the blue line, pulling the trigger. Big stop, rebound, they jam at it. And there'll be no further play as the netminder Savary closes up the wickets. Holds on to the rebound there. Boy, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't look too much to me like the Blue Devils. Anybody told them they were the big underdogs here tonight. How about that? Two good opportunities right there for West Haven. The netminder, number 31, Connor Savary, being very sharp and tested here early. Gotta like that, sending the puck in. That's Kafora. Right off the face-off, Fairfield trying to get out along the boards, pinching in aggressively there, letting the shot go steer to side there by Savary. I believe that was number 16 there, Joe Diario. Letting the shot go, number 16 in your scorecard, wearing Patty LaFontaine's old number. You might say Zygmunt Palffy. Your choice, of course. All right, face-off coming deep. In the Fairfield zone. Trying to get the puck out. They do get to it now. Getting it out to center, sending it down the right wing there. Jankowski putting on the brakes, hounded there by a couple of Blue Devils. Boy, Jankowski really can get from standing still to full speed with one push off his skate. He's got some big, strong legs, that kid. On the side of the net, now you can just tell he's standing still, and then he pushes off, and he's going almost full speed, ladies and gentlemen. Got to keep an eye on number 9 out there, I'll tell you what. Back the other way now. Here comes Flynn. Flynn cutting to the outside. Flynn protecting the puck, sending it hard around. There's Jankowski. Jankowski sending it behind the net. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know that this is the first of all the home games here for the Mustangs. They will all be on the Solu Broadcasting Network, and we're very excited to cover the Mustangs this season. We want to thank you so much for allowing us the privilege to cover these games, and that's what they are, ladies and gentlemen, an absolute privilege. Away we come now. Here's Jankowski. Jankowski down the left wing. Jankowski gliding in, protecting the puck, using his shoulders there to protect the puck. Nice job there by Aloy to take the body. Jack Aloy laying the lumber into him. I guess he laid a little bit too much of the lumber into him. Perhaps a hooking call there by the official. I believe I saw the official give the internationally recognized sign for hooking. He did, so hooking is the call now. It's not against Aloy, though. I believe it looks like it's against number 14, Marcus Burrows. If my eyes are not deceiving me, and sometimes they do, ladies and gentlemen, you know. These eyes have been working now for 48 years, so can't really complain. So to the power play now. Goes Fairfield. Quick shot, rebound! Deflected out of harm's way. What a great play there by the Blue Devil defenseman to step up and block the shot. That was Purcell. Along the boards now, back to the blue line. Swanson walks the line. Swanson leaving it there for Kingsley. Kingsley walking in, pulling the trigger. Lively rebound on the other side there. Jankowski couldn't handle it. Back to the blue line, Swanson. Swanson setting up shop. Setting it down low. That just missed behind the net, trying to get it back in front. Nice job again there by Purcell. 1:25 to go in the man advantage. Here for the Mustangs. Back to the blue line, Swanson. Swanson pulling it back. Swanson looking. Swanson. Cross ice pass there, letting the shot go. Nice stop there by the netminder. Ula getting the right flipper on that one. The Mustangs control the puck, though. Jankowski looking to go backdoor there as Kingsley was creeping in like Ally Afraidy circa 1993. Here's Swanson now. Swanson for Kingsley. Kingsley at the dot, pulling the trigger. Saved by Ula. Rebound. They jam at it. Still loose. Goes wide of the net there. Oh, the net was yawning. Boy, the Mustangs have had the puck possession here since the faceoff, letting the shot go. Deflected in front there by Hoey. Hoey getting the pass. There's a backdoor. Seabun one-timer. They score. Noah Kingsley on an absolute beautiful feed from Finn Hoey. buries the biscuit for the Mustangs. It's a power play goal with 8 minutes and 46 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. The Mustangs won the face-off on the power play, and never, ever, ever again did they even relinquish possession. Oh, my goodness, that tells you right there the importance of power plays. The importance of face-offs. Obviously, power plays are important. The importance of face-offs, ladies and gentlemen. They won the draw, and they just worked it, and a beautiful pass across. Kingsley knew exactly what to do with it. Nothing the netminder Ula could do about it when you move the puck left to right like that and right to left, depending on what hemisphere you're in. It doesn't really matter what goaltending you got in between the pipes there. That's beautiful puck movement, and Kingsley buries it on the power play. Back the other way now. Here comes Weinstein. Weinstein pulling the trigger. Ula getting the clavicle on it, pouncing on it like a puma, and there'll be no further play. 1-0 is your score here. 8:24 remaining. Charlie Swanson getting the second assist there for the Mustangs on the power play goal. So it's Kingsley from Huey and Swanson. And the Mustangs take the early lead. You can't give a powerhouse organization like this too many power play opportunities. Although I got to be honest, I didn't see the penalty. I was watching the puck. I was watching Aloy covering the play behind the net. So I guess there was some hooking on the way down or something that the ref saw. I don't like to question the officials too often, but But I didn't see it. Here's a giveaway now. Blue Devils turning, wheeling, leading the shot, goes side of the net. Tough angle now, trying to get it in front, thwarted out of harm's way there by Com. Number 12, Com, with a nice play there. Sending it into the corner. Westhaven getting it back to the blue line, walking the line, letting the shot go. That buzzes the tower a little bit. Into the corner it goes now. Away come the Mustangs now. Melillo. I apologize. That was Weinstein who got it in. Picking it up behind the net now. That's Ailing, Jason Ailing. Ailing with the puck, number 28. Ailing, a little bit of trouble at his own blue line. That might cause the coaching staff to have to stop at CVS on the way home. Pick up a bottle of extra strength Pepto-Bismol. Winding, shooting, blocked out high. Getting back to the rebound, getting it back in front. Big stop there by Ula. Still not out of the woods yet, though. As they pick up the puck there, that's Timon. Timon getting it back to the blue line. Little bit of room, pulling the trigger. That got Drew. Big stop by Ula. Rebound. Turning, wheeling, the net is yawning. He scores! Charlie Swanson! Turning around, looking like one of those Spinorama games, ladies and gentlemen, where the puck used to drop down from the ceiling. USA versus USSR. Wheeled around, let the shot go, buries the biscuit there for the Mustangs as the net was yawning for Swanson. He knew exactly what to do with it. He knew exactly where he was. A big goal there for the Mustangs. 2-0 is your score with 7:11 left to go here in the opening stanza. A fantastic opportunity for everybody to go get a Slurpee. Make mine a cherry with a splash of Coke on top. Or you know what, ladies and gentlemen, if it's easier for you, make it a Coke with a splash of cherry on top. Either way, thank you very much. There's nothing better in the world than a Slurpee, I'm pretty sure. Picking up the puck now, Melillo. Melillo sending it in. Tom getting the assist on the goal there on Swanson's goal. Fairfield got the puck down low. Ula made the save, but nothing they can do about it. Here's Fairfield now behind the net, trying to get it back out in front. Bodies collide there. Away with it comes Jankowski. Jankowski with a head of steam, heading to the outside. Jankowski lowering the shoulder, trying to get back to the forehand. Runs into the netminder in the goal post there. Bodies go flying. A couple of the Blue Devils come over, making sure their goaltenders are right. Jankowski lowered the shoulder there, looking like Randy Wood back in the day. Went right into the goal post there. Good to see Ula. Not banged up at all. You got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, goaltending is a rough profession. You're standing absolutely still. You got big guys coming at you at about 30 miles an hour. You can't even focus on the guys coming. You got to focus on the puck. And everybody's headed in your direction at full speed, and your job is to stand still and not even watch the guys that are coming at you, basically. So good to see Ula get right back up from that collision. Nothing dirty, of course. He was just taking it to the cooker. Lost his balance there at the last second. Westhaven trying to get the puck out. Big hit along the boards there by Jake Harmony, laying the lumber into him. Can't get the puck out, sending it back in now. That's Bauer. Well, there's a hockey name for you. Bauer now following up. Bauer centering it. Nice job there by the Blue Devils protecting the house. That was Aloy. I like Aloy's game. Sending it all the way down. Here comes Porto now on the forecheck. First on it there is Kingsley. Kingsley's got a goal here tonight. Kingsley, number 6, doing a nice job there protecting the puck and using, well, we'll call it the butt pads for nothing, lack of a better term now. Back the other way now. Here comes Bauer. Bauer down the left wing. He'll dump it in. Wholesale changes for the Mustangs. 5:55 left to go here in the opening stanza. 2-0 Fairfield leading the affair. A power play and an even strength goal here for the Mustangs as West Haven trying to gather the puck in the neutral zone. Carrying the puck in. The ref says play on. The ref wants to get the happy hour. Perhaps the ref wants to see the second half of the national championship game. The nice thing is you can get back to your car for the second half and just turn on your FanDuel app and still be involved. That happens every night late at night when the wife falls asleep and I go and, oh, look, the Ducks are playing the Kings. Well, it's only in the second period, honey. Oh, you're sleeping? Oh, I'll just put $1 on the Kings then. Or perhaps $1 on the over. Never bet the under low. As a former goaltender, you think I would, but a lot of goals being scored in the NHL this year. The over is the way to go. Pinching down low now, Bruno. Bruno, nice look there as West Haven trying to break out. Can't do so. Swanson getting it back in front. Dangerously, it goes right through the goal mouth as the net comes off its protective moorings once again there. The net really not secure there. That's advantageous, though, for West Haven. Of course, Ula saying, I didn't bump into it, Mr. Official. I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me. Javid Ula wearing number 35, Glenn Healy's old number. Of course, around these parts in Connecticut, I guess people think of another 35, but we're not going to mention that lad's name, are we? All right, face-off coming to the right of Ula now. That's his waffle side. He catches conventionally as far as I'm concerned. Rick DiPietro would disagree. Trying to get it out to center. A little bit of trouble there. Kept in nicely at the blue line. Good play there by Valillo. Walking the line now. Trying to get it back to the blue line. Letting the shot go. Big stop. Rebound. Big stop by Uller as he reaches behind him to make the save. The ref lost sight of it. Oh, what a stop there by Javid Ula. Melillo at the side of the net was all alone. Let the shot go. Ula got back very athletically. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, he may be facing a lot of rubber this season, but from what I've seen thus far in the first 10 minutes and 13 seconds, looks like a pretty good goaltender to me. Neither of the two goals anywhere near his fault. Of course, I'm an old goaltender, ladies and gentlemen, so I'll never blame the goaltender. And if the goaltender, ever gets into a discrepancy or a disagreement with anybody out on the ice, well, clearly it's their fault. They were out of line. All right, the faceoff coming deep in the West Haven zone. I like these West Haven jerseys. Not a big fan of the lines underneath the arms, though, but the rest of the jerseys are pretty smooth. Face-off won by West Haven, but tracking it down there, that's Weinstein. Weinstein trying to get it back to the blue line, hops over the stick and away to center. Kingsley giving chase. Kingsley hounded there by a couple of Blue Devils. That's Burrows. Burrows laying the lumber into Kingsley behind the net. In front there, dangerously went off the side of it. The netminder there, you saw Zavory giving a little bit of whack there to the West Haven player as he was going by. That pleases the broadcaster. If you're going to wear number 31 between the pipes, that's what you got to do. Steered into the corner by the netminder. First one on it there is Burrows. Zavory, a nice job there. It's not enough at this level, ladies and gentlemen, just to make the save. There's either got to be no rebound or you got to steer it into the corner as you saw him do there. Weinstein sending the puck in hard along the boards. Blue Devils on it there first. On the forecheck there, Harmony. That's Tyler Harmony. Got a piece of the young lad behind the net. Cleared but not out. Big hit there. Kingsley laying the lumber into him there as Lloyd gets back up. Down the left wing now, dancing on his skates. Walking in, pulling the trigger. That was Hoyle. That just missed. Got it back to the blue line now. Kingsley letting the shot go. Ula with the save. Rebound goes off the defenseman's forearm. Into the corner now. What a play there by Jack Alloy. I'll tell you, I like number 7's game in blue. Really like what I'm seeing there. Picking up the puck now. That's Swanson. Charlie Swanson. Swanson with the cross corner dump in. Hard on it first there. That's Hoey in the corner. Bouncing puck now. Swanson first on it. Chipped out to center now. A 2-on-1 for the Blue Devils. Down the right wing with a head of steam. At the dot. Pulling the trigger. Waffle save. Rebound. Hops over the stick. Not out of the woods yet, though. Trying to corral it. Going down low. Big stop there. Rebound. Savoy using the waffle as it was not intentionally designed. Oh, Dominic Hasek would be very pleased with that technique there by Connor Savory. Couple of big stops there. A nice 2-on-1 down the right wing. I believe it was Timon who got the shot off down the right wing for the Blue Devils. 3:02 left to go here in what has been a very fast-paced opening stanza here on the Solu Broadcasting Network tonight. And we will be right back here, ladies and gentlemen, Wednesday night. As the Mustangs, I got to check the schedule. Not sure who they're taking on. Here's Timon now. Timon with the puck over the blue line. Timon stepping to the shooting lane, pulling the trigger. That hit a body in front. Back the other way now. Here come the Blue Devils. Down the left wing, sending it in. That's Madeira. In on the net, minus Savory. Savory waffles it to his defenseman. Tape-to-tape pass there to Timon. Timon with a head of steam. Timon through the neutral zone. Timon looking like a hot knife through butter. Protecting the puck. Big stop there by Uller as he closes the wickets. And the net comes off his protective moorings once again. Boy, Ula really playing deep in his net. Much like the old goaltender back at Madison Square Garden, Henrik Lundqvist, though it never left the crease, it seemed. He was a very deep playing goaltender. Ula, much of the same, or you would at least hypothesize he is. The amount of times he's knocked the net off. But ladies and gentlemen, do not mistake on it. That is not a derogatory comment in any way or a judgmental comment. You can play deep in your net and be excellent. You can play high out in the crease and be excellent. Whatever you got to do to stop the puck, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter. In my opinion, if you're not a goaltender, ladies and gentlemen, you shouldn't tell a goaltender what to do. Now, I was a goaltender, but doesn't mean that I never played deep in the crease because I didn't have the reflexes. I was always out high myself. Down the left wing now. Here's Kafora. Kafora protecting the puck. Got it out in front. Seaman one-timer. Big flipper stop there by Savary. Oh, quick shot there by Bernardi. Nice play there by Kafora. Looks like we got a little bit of a penalty coming up here. The ref giving the internationally recognized sign for hooking. I think it might be against the Mustangs. Let's see. No, I apologize. It's going to be against Bruno. Nico Bruno, number 88 in your scorecard. So back to the power play now. Will the Mustangs go? Mustangs already scored on the power play earlier. And like I said, you don't want to give these guys too many opportunities. They got too many horses out there. Well, no pun intended, or perhaps there's a pun intended. I don't know. I don't think people, I don't know why people are so afraid to use puns. They always say no pun intended. Maybe I did intend the pun. Who knows? Cross-ice pass now. I didn't, but then when I said it, I was like, that's a pretty good pun. Swanson. Over to the boards there. That's Jankowski. Jankowski back to Swanson. Swanson going for a walk. Letting the shot go. Flipper save rebound. Ula got the flipper on that. Cleared and kept in at the blue line. Nice job there by Swanson. Swanson at the dot. Swanson backing up. Leaving it for Jankowski. Jankowski letting the shot go. That one goes right by the ear hole of the netminder. Once again, we see the Mustangs winning the faceoff on the power play and just not relinquishing possession. Nothing more tiring than chasing the puck around, ladies and gentlemen, or so they told me. Of course, I never did it. There's a quick shot deflected out high. The shot there by Swanson. First on it, there's Timon. Timon for, that is Kingsley now to Swanson. Back to Kingsley. A lot of room now. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Oh, that just missed on the glove side. There was a lot of mesh there for Kingsley. Now we see more cycling going on here. 57 seconds remaining in the power play. Just 50 seconds in the period. That's deflected out high behind the net. Now lively bounce, trying to get it back in front. Advantageously for the Mustangs. Bounces right to Jankowski. Jankowski now. Jankowski with the puck. Jankowski cross ice. Deja vu all over again, but this time Purcell breaks up the play there. We saw that on the first goal. That was the exact same play as the first goal, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of give and go now with the puck. That's Kingsley. Kingsley back to Swanson. Swanson letting the shot go. That hit a body out front. Bodies collide there, and finally West Haven gets it out to center. We'll see if they can get some fresh Blue Devils out there. Well, one at least. Well, that's at least one quarter. Big hit there along the boards. Laying the lumber into Kingsley there. Looks like that might be a penalty, though. Maybe they're considering hitting from behind. I don't know. That's Alfano. Mike Alfano going to be headed to the sin bin with just 6 seconds remaining here in the opening period. So it's going to be a two-man advantage for the remainder of the stanza. There's only 6 seconds left. And then it'll be a two-man advantage for 5 seconds to start the second period. And then they'll have a one-man advantage after that, ladies and gentlemen, for 1 minute and 49 seconds, if my math is correct. And like Tony Stark, it always is. Face-off deep in the West Haven zone. A big face-off here. Keeping an eye on the goaltender. I thought Fairfield might pull the goal. He has a chance in front. Doesn't get through. Back to the blue line. 2 seconds left. Letting the shot go. Bounces in on Ula. Behind the net. The wraparound. But the buzzer sounds. And there'll be no further play. All right. So when we come back to start the second period, Fairfield will have a two-man advantage only for 5 seconds. And then they'll have the remainder of the power play for 1 minute and 49 seconds. Your score at the end of one. The Mustangs 2. The Blue Devils 0. We will be right back in about 15 minutes after the Zamboni gets done doing what Zambonis do, ladies and gentlemen. A perfect opportunity for you to reheat the butter and spread it all over the popcorn. We'll see you at the start of the second period. You are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh my! And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second period is just about ready to get underway here at the Wonderland of Ice as we see the officials making their way back onto the ice. The Zamboni did what Zambonis do. The ice is fresh. The ice is glistening. The ice is looking beautiful. I'll tell you, and you know this, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing better than walking into an arena at about 7 o'clock in the morning and the ice was Zamboni the night before, and it's got that smell, and you walk in, you got that fresh sheet of ice. Of course, it's 8 o'clock at night, and we don't have that situation going on here, but you can imagine it in your mind's eye. You know what I'm talking about. You know that smell, ladies and gentlemen. You know that smell. So the end of the first period came to a close. The score is 2-0. The Mustangs are going to be starting with a 2-man advantage for 5 seconds, and then a 1-man advantage after that for 1 minute and 48 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, in the second period, of course, is brought to us by our friends at Certified Auto Repair. Certified Auto Repair, ladies and gentlemen, at 52A, Route 66, Columbia, Connecticut. They service all your make and model needs, foreign or domestic. Whether it be routine maintenance, emergency repairs, or whatever you need done, the boys at Certified Auto have got you covered. They make a plan. They're chess players, ladies and gentlemen, to prioritize your automotive needs and keep your family safe and sound, which is the absolute, obviously, most important thing that you want. They're open from Monday to Saturday. They're closed on Sunday. They are your Chick-fil-A. 860-228-3612. Certified Auto Repair. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if I could describe these guys, besides being competent and doing a good job, if I had to describe their shop, it would be honest. All right, the boys are back out on the ice here for the second stanza. The Mustangs with a big opportunity here to blow this game open. They lead it 2-0. And they're on the power play to start the period. Ladies and gentlemen, another quick announcement, and this is a big announcement, so get your pen and pad ready. Very excited about this. Coming in April, ladies and gentlemen, roller hockey, outdoor roller hockey. I cannot be more excited than I am about this. I'm telling you, it's going to be 4-on-4 roller hockey at the Groton Roller Hockey Rink at the Senior Center, the Community Center, right there in Groton, Connecticut. It's going to be 10 weeks, 10 games, plus playoffs, championships, jerseys, trophies, parties, music, food trucks. We're going to have a great time every weekend out in the sun, outside when it gets nice and warm, starting in mid-April. So go to the Groton Parks and Recs.com, ladies and gentlemen. You can register right there for the season, or you can contact me. I am the Youth Hockey Roller League Director at Scotty@SoluBroadcasting.com. I cannot wait for the roller hockey season. Ages from 5 to 18, ladies and gentlemen, can sign up, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I grew up at the roller hockey rink. Didn't play ice hockey till I was in college. I know that doesn't sound like the truth, but I swear it is. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. The second period, the Mustangs with a 2-man advantage. I got to think they want to get the puck in deep and get possession early on. That would be my plan, if I had a plan. All right, we're underway. Mustangs now, that's Swanson. Swanson carrying it over. The 2-man advantage is gone, but that's not a shock to anybody. Here's Swanson with the puck over the blue line. 1:40 to go on the man advantage. They lead this one 2-0, looking to extend the lead here. Swanson letting the shot go. Big stop there by the netminder Ula. Into the corner it goes. Fairfield on the puck again. Timon to Swanson, back to Timon. Timon at the dot. Swanson straight away, pulling the trigger. Ula, that just missed. Oh, that was an absolute laser beam there from Swanson. That one ran right by the netminder. He didn't turn his head until it was past him, and I don't mean because he couldn't save it. He didn't see it. Chipping it up ahead now, shorthanded down the right wing with a head of steam. They go. Here's Carafala. Lost his footing there as he tried to get it back in front. Had a man cutting to the cooker. And that was number 88 there. That was Bruno who was helping him out, but back the other way now. Here comes Melillo. Melillo stepping to the outside, dancing on his stakes, walking in, looking for the wraparound. Went a little bit too wide there, forced wide nicely. Melillo leaving it at the blue line there. Swanson, the quarterback, leaves it there for Timon. Timon back to Swanson. Swanson leaves it for Timon. Chopped out to center. Bouncing puck can't be handled, and then away it goes. On the forecheck there, that's Bruno. Bruno, number 88 in your scorecard. All over Kingsley there. Nice job by Bruno there, killing precious time here on the power play. As if there's any sort of other kind of time, ladies and gentlemen. That's an oxymoron. Back the other way now, Melillo. Melillo with a head of steam, stepping to the outside, the freshman. Sending it down low. First on it there, Melillo. Going to get it in the corner. 16 seconds remaining here in the man advantage for the Mustangs. Sending it hard around. West Haven fanned on it there. Little trouble getting it out. Kingsley pinching down low. Behind the net now, Com. Com giving chase. Nice job there by the Blue Devil defenseman. That was Aloy. Told you I like this kid. Sending it out now. There's Jankowski. Jankowski, a good penalty kill by West Haven to start the period. Perhaps a little bit momentum for them. Jankowski now putting on the brakes. Jankowski along the boards there, back and forth, making the broadcaster dizzy. He seems okay, though, pulling the trigger. Nice stop there by Ula. Bouncing puck, he couldn't corral it. Chopped out of harm's way there by Aloy. Aloy does a lot. Along the boards now, back to the blue line. Walking the line is Swanson, leaving it down the right wing, pulling the trigger. And there's Ula, top of the crease, square to the shooter. Hit him right between the T and the H in the West Haven, I was going to say logo, but it's more just like letterings. And down the right wing, I believe that was Jankowski who had the opportunity. Ula confidently top of his crease. I like this goaltender, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what. Both of the goaltenders have been sharp here today. Savari not facing as many shots, but a couple of good opportunities, though, for the Blue Devils. They've been certainly in this game. They're not being run out of the arena by any sense of the imagination. Big hit there by Harmony behind the net. Along the boards now, Harmony coming away with it, trying to run the gauntlet there. Good job by the defenseman. I believe that was Sprayer. Along the boards now, behind the net it goes there. Sprayer sending it hard along. Out come the Blue Devils, trying to go cross ice. That's read like a fine piece of literature there by Melillo. Melillo sending it back in. Oh, I apologize. That was number 19. That was Yusuf Ula. Not sure if him and the goalie are relation or if they are like Bubba and Faust. Into the corner it goes now. Mustangs first on it there. That's Flynn. Flynn sending it behind the net. Picked off there by Diorio. Diorio sending it out to center. A foot race ensues down the right wing, going to chase it there. That's Flynn. Flynn on his horse, getting to it first there. This is Finn Hui. Excuse me. Behind the net, off the side of the net there, dangerously for a moment. Picked up there by Kingsley. Kingsley with the puck. Kingsley taking his time on the breakout now. Cross ice pass, tape to tape. Little too hot to handle, little too cold to hold there for Melillo. He finds it, though, down the left wing. Nice job of back checking through the blue line now. I was going to say the neutral zone, but they're inside the line to break it up and back the other way now. But here comes Sprayer. Sprayer sliding it over, pulling the trigger. Big glove stop there by Savari. Bodies go flying into the corner. The ref giving the internationally recognized sign for tripping. And to the power play, will the Blue Devils go? A big stop there by the netminder, Connor Savari. He got that left flipper out. Tripping is the call here. I believe it's going to be against Liam Forrest. Yep, number 23 in your scorecard. Wearing Bobby Nystrom's old number. He'll go to the sin bin. All right, so a power play opportunity here for West Haven. They certainly could use it here to get back into the game. They certainly like to cut the lead to one. They got to be thinking we're one shot away from it being tied. Got to keep thinking that in your head, ladies and gentlemen. Leaning in now, Kafora. DJ Kafora to take the face-off. Good job there by Timon to tie him up. If you're not going to win the face-off, you at least tie up the centerman. That's good hockey there by number 17. Chance in front, bouncing puck. Oh, that went right off the stick there, Bruno. Back to the blue line now. Walking the line, Aloy. Sending it down low, back to Aloy. Aloy sliding it over to his defense partner. Down low at the goal line, letting the shot go off the clavicle there of the netminder and rolled up his shoulder. Oh, that could have been dangerous there. Purcell backpedaling shorthanded now. Through the neutral zone comes Timon. Timon giving chase now, killing the penalty behind the net. That's Aloy. Aloy on the power play now. Aloy getting the Jets going. Aloy, tape-to-tape pass now down the right wing. The first pass, always the most important pass on the power play. Putting the brakes on there was Alfano. Alfano trying to get it back in front. That one way up in the air. Aloy trying to knock it down. Aloy under duress there. Working in now shorthanded. Cutting to the outside against the grain there. Jankowski let the shot go. That just missed. Oh, Jankowski was serpentining like a snake in the desert there. And let the shot go back the other way. 2-on-1 opportunity. Bounces over the stick of Bruno. Bruno doing a nice job there trying to break it up. Couldn't get his stick, though. It was tied up in the legs of the defenseman there, Jankowski. Nice job there. Oh, excuse me, I apologize. That was Kingsley it got tied up in. Going to get it now, Bernardi. Bernardi trying to sip it up. Jankowski on the back check. Jankowski protecting the puck. Jankowski with one hand with the move. Cutting to the outside, shorthanded. Walking in, letting the backhand go. Ula with the waffle save there. What a rush by Jankowski. Boy, oh boy, that young lad is strong. Tape-to-tape pass now for the Blue Devils. Down the left wing, that's Bruno. Bruno got a man cutting to the cooker. Got it to him, letting the shot go. Trickling at the goal line and swiped out of harm's way. What a play there by Kingsley. What a save by Savari. Sent back in by West Haven. A good power play here for the Blue Devils. But they were offsides on the play there. End-to-end action here tonight. From the Wonderland of Ice here in Bridgeport, Connecticut, you are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my cameraman, producer, director, and firstborn, the Lou in Solu, the turtle you see in the logo, Lukey Bonner. Doing a fantastic job behind the lens tonight, as always. Wednesday night, we'll be right back here. I forgot to check who we were playing, but.
The goalie's name is Zavery.
Zavery, thank you. Thank you. Zavery, thank you. I apologize to the netminder there, Connor Zavery. And thank you to the fan for letting me know. Zavery. Well, that would make sense since his name starts with a Z. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, when the broadcast started, I can hardly read. Now you know I'm not lying. Well, thank you so much, though. I appreciate it. I want to get it right. Here's a chance now for the Blue Devils, trying to get it in front, letting the shot go. Zavery with the save there. And the net it goes now back to the Blue line. I was going to say, if they let the first shot and it goes in, I'm not calling him Zavery ever again. Well, you know, he's a goaltender. He'll understand. Nice tape-to-tape pass now back to 5-on-5. Good kill by the Mustangs. That was a good power play, though, by the Blue Devils. Down the right wing they go. Sidestepping there at Swanson. Swanson protecting the puck. Swanson backdoor again. Little bit of give and go. Right back to Swanson now. Side of the net. Sliding it right back to the blue line. Waiting for it. There was Calm. Nice job to keep it in. Leaving it there for Harmony. Harmony sending it down low. Boy, this Fairfield team, they got 3 solid lines. I'll tell you. Big hit there behind the net. Hui laying the lumber into him. Bodies come together there along the boards. It's Calm. They're digging. They're doing their homework in the corner there. They're mucking. Trying to get the puck loose. They do. Back to the blue line. Pinching in there was Harmony. Blue Devils trying to get it out. A little bit more homework going on now here. Perhaps with the snow day, they had to give a little bit more homework. Behind the net it goes now. Hui chased there, turning the other way away from his goaltender. Lost the handle on it, though, as he was trying to get it back to the blue line. Now Hui pinching in down low. Big hit there behind the net. Diorio. West Haven coming away with the puck. Boy, West Haven having to expel a lot of energy just to get the puck out of their zone. Fairfield getting it in low and going to work, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you want to do. You want to keep the puck 200 feet away from your goaltender. That's just good hockey right there. Fresh legs reporting out now for Fairfield, and fresh legs reporting for the Blue Devils. 2-0 is the score here. 7:56 left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen. Zavery and Ula have been both sharp here today. I would say Fairfield out shooting West Haven about a 3 to 4 to 1 ratio, somewhere in there. A little bit of give and go might be occurring here. No, back to the blue line, walking in now. That's Flynn. Flynn couldn't pull the trigger. Following it up, though, here's Forrest. Forrest behind the net. Forrest leaving there for Comcon, trying to hit the man cutting to the cooker there was Melillo, broken up nicely by the defenseman. Here's Jankowski letting the shot go. Oh, I believe Ula got a chunk of it there with the glove. And his emotional support defenseman comes over to give him a hug. You got to like that. Ula, a nice glove save there, top of his crease. Oh, Ula's a big guy now that I look at him. He's standing next to the rest of the Blue Devils there, and they're all looking up at that young lad. He casts a big shadow. 7:30 left to go here in the second period. 2-0 is your score. The Mustangs have looked good here tonight. Face-off one, but it went right where nobody was. So Forrest back to chase it down now. Liam Forrest sending it hard around on the backhand. In the corner, going to get it there. Here's the Mustangs deflected in front. They score! Thomas Porto, number 17 for the Blue Devils. Let the shot go and hit the defenseman in front. Deflected in. Oh, went right between the wickets of the netminder, Zavery. Nothing he could do about it. Of course, the defenseman didn't mean to do it. Doesn't feel happy about himself right now, but these things happen. So just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Devils bury the biscuit. They get on the board. A big goal there. I'll tell you what, there are more than just hanging around in this one. 7:16 left to go here in the second period. And the Blue Devils, now they only trail by 1.
West Haven goal for number 17, Thomas Porto. Assist by number 26,
Brady Price getting the assist for the Blue Devils. And now it's a 2-1 score, ladies and gentlemen, with 7 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. Oh, boy, you got to remember a couple of the big saves there by Ula to not allow this game to get to a 3-0 deficit. And now the Blue Devils got to be thinking we're only one shot away from tying it, but his Hoy letting the shot go off the side of the net. Behind the net now. That's Diorio for the Blue Devils. Diorio leaving it there for Bruno. Bruno can't get it out. Picked off there on the backhand, sending it down low for Harmony. Harmony circling the wagons, head up. Tape-to-tape pass there for Kingsley. Kingsley sending it down low to Swanson. Swanson centering it in front. Oh, that just failed to click there. What fantastic puck movement by the Mustangs. How many times are we going to pass before we shoot? Oh, my goodness. The coach in Hickory would be very, very pleased. And that just missed, though. Oh, I got to tell you, from an old goaltender's perspective, seeing the puck going cross ice, left to right, and then right to left. Gets the 5-hole really open there and gaping, but a nice job. Bend but don't break. Bill Belichickian-esque defense there by the Blue Devils. Speaking of Bill Belichick, baby, Saturday night, 15 degrees at 8 p.m. in Buffalo. Let's go. Let's bring it. Last time it was too cold for Buffalo. We were up there. See how we do this time, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a raucous crowd. Money Mac Jones making his playoff debut. Saturday night, cannot wait. Behind the net now, pinching in. That's Calm. Calm lost the handle on it, turning, wheeling Jankowski. Jankowski so strong on the puck there, protecting the puck. Jankowski trying to sidestep the defenseman, leaping around him there. Good job there by Purcell to get a chunk of him. Back to the blue line, Calm for Jankowski. Jankowski cross ice for Forrest. Down the right wing now, that's Forrest. Forrest behind the net. Forrest looking, thinking about the wraparound. Ooh, Ula got the waffle down on that one. 5:40 to go. Again, we see Fairfield in possession of the puck about 85% of the time. The Blue Devils will say, yeah, that's really great, Mr. Broadcaster. We're only one shot away from it being tied. Oh, power play coming up here now. Big stop by Ula. Rebound trying to corral it. Ula reaching for it like a hungry hippo. Chasing after a wayward marble, and there'll be no further play. To the power play, the Mustangs are going to go, though. Nico Bruno headed to the sin bin. We'll see what the call is. I believe it's got to be tripping, right? He took down Melillo. Tripping is the call there by the official. So a big power play here for the Mustangs. They lead this one 2-1. And now an opportunity here to get back that 2-goal lead. A big penalty kill for the Blue Devils, depending upon your perspective and point of view. Again, power play, offensive zone, face-off win by the Mustangs, and they go to work, letting the howitzer go is Swanson. That just missed. Along the boards now, Timon. Back to Swanson. Swanson for Timon. Timon at the dot. Timon pulling the trigger. A lot of traffic in front, turning and wheeling. Couldn't get the shot off that time. That was Huey. Along the boards there. Big hit there, laying the lumber into him. Nice job there by West Haven. That time again, they read the backdoor play and send it all the way down. That was a big hit that time. That was number 14, Marcus Burrows, who laid the lumber into him. All right, here comes the Mustangs now. Down the left wing with a head of steam they go. Out of their own zone, Timon. Timon to the outside. Timon protecting the puck. 1:15 on the man advantage. Timon chased there by Aloy. Timon trying to get it back to the blue line. Kingsley. Kingsley does get it to Swanson. Swanson looking over to Kingsley. Oh, this is a dangerous power play here. Here's Swanson letting the shot go deflected. Bouncing around dangerously. Swiped at it there by Calm. Into the corner it goes. 1 minute remaining on the man advantage. The Mustangs again in control here. Here's Timon. Back out for Swanson. Swanson pulling the trigger. Olaf getting the shot to save. They bring the rebound and they score. James Calm got to the rebound there. Ula made the save, but the puck trickled down his arm and fell right on the stick there of Calm. Calm, number 12, wearing Tom Brady's number, buries the biscuit there. Another power play goal for Fairfield, their second power play goal of the night. We said it, you can't give a team with this many horses. Well, again, there we go. Oh, no pun intended. Well, you can't give a team with this many. Well, what else do you call guys that can bury the biscuit? You know, back in our day, we just called them horses, so what are you going to do? Either way, ladies and gentlemen, a power play goal and a big one as the Mustangs regain the 2-goal lead. 3-1 is your score. So out there now for the Mustangs on the right wing is Josh Weinstein. I want to give a big shout-out to Mimi and Jules. Grandparents tuning in from Boca Raton. I'm sure it's a little bit warmer down there than it is up here. It's supposed to be a high of 12 tomorrow. Here's a shot now from the point. I'm sure the freezers down in Boca Raton don't get down to 12. So good for you guys, and thank you so much for tuning in. Behind the net now, here's Harmony. Harmony trying to get it back in front. Got it there to Weinstein. Weinstein sliding it over back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That went right off the grill there of the netminder. Ula shaking it off now. He looks all right. It's very hard to tell if a goaltender's all right or not. Goaltenders aren't right to begin with, so where's your baseline? I don't know. One question I would ask him, but you can't even ask anymore, is who do you think's going to win, Godzilla or King Kong? And if the young lad said King Kong, they're done for the day. Obviously something's wrong. But you can't even ask that question anymore because that's been settled not once but twice. Once, of course, out of the South China Sea. And then twice, the second time in Hong Kong. Back the other way now. Here's Forrest. Forrest looking to walk right through. Forrest looking like a hot knife through butter. Turned out to be a little bit more like a cold spoon through cream cheese as the netminder Ula found it through traffic. 3 minutes, 16 seconds left to go here in the second stanza, 'cause Stone Cold said so, ladies and gentlemen. What a good affair we've been privy to here. 3-1 is the score. Javidula has been outstanding in between the pipes here for the Blue Devils. He's been peppered, but he's been strong. Back to the blue line, keeping it in nicely there at the blue line, pulling the trigger. That hit a body out high. Rebound! Trying to get to it there was Jankowski. Jankowski now. Side of the net, looking at the dot. Jankowski leaving it. Back to the blue line it goes. Bouncing puck there for Kingsley. Poured ahead now. Here come the Blue Devils. Bouncing puck. Burrows couldn't corral it. Well, Burrows was off to the races there if he could get the puck to settle down, but he couldn't do so. Here's a chance now for the Mustangs down low. Trying to corral the puck was Flynn, but he couldn't find it. Flynn into the corner. Flynn trying to send it down low, still protecting the puck. Nice job by Flynn to keep the possession. No, puck possession so important in this game. Walking off the boards there, Jankowski with the puck. At the dot, he finds it. Sending it back to the blue line. That's Kingsley letting the shot go. That hit a body out high. Good job there by the Blue Devils. That was number 14, Burrows, to get out and block that shot. Now he sends it all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing. There hasn't been a lot of whistles here in this entire game. Just 2:19 left to go here in the second period, ladies and gentlemen. I want to remind everybody at home, you can go to MUD Waters. That's Mud Waters. Don't ask me to spell it. MudWaters.com, ladies and gentlemen, and go to the Solu Broadcasting online shop right there. If you're a grandma and grandpa tuning in, perhaps Mimi or Jules, down in Boca Raton, you want to get the shirt that said, "My grandson played on the Solu." Then you can go, go to the meetings, where Kramer is running for, the council president. Wear that shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a lot of influence down there. I got to think you'd be the coolest cat at the party. All right, now, Fairfield looking to set up shop in the offensive zone. Nice poke check there. That's Yusufula. Along the boards, pinching down low is the defenseman. That was number 13, Jake Harmony. Actually, I don't think Harmony's a defenseman, but he was pinching on the play anyway. Well, here's Combe now. Combe letting the shot go. Kicked aside and back the other way now. Through the neutral zone comes Westhaven quickly on the back check, though. Oh, you see the white sweaters get back very quickly there for the Mustangs. That's good hockey right there. Not a lot of room to operate for the Blue Devils. Here's Price now. Price can't get over the blue line. Picked off there by Forrest. Forrest putting the brakes on behind his own net. Forrest on the backhand decides to go back to the forehand. Nice breakout here by the Mustangs. Weak side pass going to get it to Swanson. A little bit out of his reach. Nice poke check there by the Blue Devil defenseman. I believe that was number 16. No, excuse me, that was 19. That was Yusufola. Behind the net now, Mustangs. They were very calm and cool in their own zone. They come out of the zone very smoothly, but the Blue Devils doing a nice job tying him up at the blue line in the neutral zone. Here's Ular again now. Ula. Up the right wing it goes. Down the right wing it goes. All the way down it goes. Icing is going to be the call with 1:02 left to go here in the second stanza. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this springtime roller hockey outdoors, I cannot wait, with the ball, too. They wanted to make it with a puck. I said, no, let's play with the ball. The little kids are better off with the ball, The adults can play with a puck, but for a 6-year-old just learning out there, let's keep the ball rolling. Pun intended. Behind the net there, laying the lumber into him. That was Tyler Harmony. Tyler Harmony, number 22. Jake Harmony, number 13. I am not sure if they are relation, or if they are in fact like Forrest and Bubba. Here's Weinstein now. Weinstein with the puck. Weinstein lost the handle on it, pinching in, but the Blue Devils come away with it. Here's Porto. Porto sending it to the left wing, letting the shot go. Can of corn there for Xavery, and there'll be no further play. 39 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. 3-1, the Mustangs leading the affair here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my cameraman, producer, head honcho, numero uno, Big Cheese, Big Toe, and firstborn, the Lou and Solu Lukey Bonner. Had a nice ride down here with the boy. We actually talked for a few minutes before he put his headphones on. It was a nice treat. I appreciate that, son. Back the other way now where they had a steam. Here's Kingsley. Kingsley pulling it to himself. Kingsley pulling the trigger. Oh, that just missed on the glove side, using Eloy there as a screen. Big hit there by Weinstein, laying the lumber into him in the corner. Weinstein, the junior. Behind the net, that's Tyler Harmony. Harmony, the sophomore, sent out to center. Is it going to go all the way down? Is the netminder going to play it? No, he lets it go there. Does Xavery. So one more icing here. Smart play by the goaltender. You want to get another offensive zone faceoff if you can, so why not? We'll see if the Mustangs pull the goaltender here with 6.3 seconds left. I would, but that's me. I'm Mr. Vegas. As the great Dewey Oxberger once said. Melillo leaning in to take the face-off. He's got Forrest right behind him, trying to get it back to him. Does win the draw. Setting it down low. There's Calm behind him, Melillo. Alex Melillo in the corner, but it matters not. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The second stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of 2. The Mustangs 3, the Blue Devils 1. We will be right back with the start of the third and final chapter of this unwritten story unveiling right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you back here in about 15 minutes when the Zamboni gets done doing what the Zamboni does. Mustangs 3, Blue Devils 1, end of 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Watch out.
Not good.
Oh my! And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Let's all go to the lobby and have ourselves a snack. All right, you got a couple of more minutes now, but you want to take the Alabama game off the big screen, and you want to put this game right back on there and put the Alabama game right on your iPad or phone or wherever it is, you know, that you're watching your secondary screen. This third period is about ready to get underway, and you got to really tip your hat to the West Haven Blue Devils. They have been more than hanging in there. 3-1 is the score. I'll tell you, the netminder, number 35, Javadullah, he has been nothing short of spectacular here tonight. I don't know how many shots he has faced, ladies and gentlemen, because I can't read it. I can count and everything, but who's got time for such things? I can just tell you that there's been quite a few, and he's made quite a few really nice stops. He's an excellent goaltender there. Number 35 getting ready to take his team out onto the ice there, right there. So he's about ready to get going. And there he is leading his team out on the ice as the Blue Devils come back out. And the Mustangs come back out there. Netminder, Connor Zavery. He's been sharp as well. So the third and final period about ready to get underway here. Hope you got everything done that you wanted to get done during the intermission. Well, now it's too late. So if you procrastinated, you're going to have to do it after the game. That's just the way that it goes, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we got a high tomorrow of about 12 degrees. So bundle up. Stay warm, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if the kids are going to have a delay to school tomorrow to start or whatever. I'm not sure. Whatever it is, I'm all for, starting the school day late. I can get up a little later. So I'm all for that. All right, the boys are back on the ice here in Bridgeport. The Blue Devils and the Mustangs. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I want to ask everybody at home, if you're enjoying the broadcast, please consider smashing that donation button you see on your screen there. That helps us continue to bring everybody these games without any pay-per-view or anything of that ilk. Let's see, I'm checking the itinerary. What day is today? Today's the 10th, so Wednesday here. We'll be right back here at 8:15 Wednesday night with a big game for the Mustangs taking on Ridgefield. But right now, there's a lot to finish off here. There's still an entire stanza. Still 15 minutes of hockey left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. The Blue Devils and the Mustangs. We're going to be starting the period 5-on-5, unlike the last period. And the third period, ladies and gentlemen, if you own a corporation or a company or something of that ilk, well, the third period is open. If you'd like to sponsor it, reach out to me at scotty@solubroadcasting.com, and we will hook you up. You're not going to find a more attentive audience than you'll find right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network, and we donate 10% of all corporate in-game sponsorships to the teams that they come from. So if it's on your heart to do so, we'd love to hear from you. Here's Burchell now. Big hit there along the boards. Forrest laying the lumber into him. Here's Forrest now picking up the puck behind his own net, the right-handed defenseman. Very fast on his feet there. In the corner now, Forrest worked over there. Get a chance now in front, letting the shot go. Big stave there by Zavery. Got the pour on it. Oh, he got the bottom of the glove on it there, just enough of it. There's a quick shot from the Blue Devils right off the bat here. Blue Devils trailed by 2, so a little bit of desperation's got to be going through in between their ears here as they send the puck around there. Forrest getting a chunk of them. Hard around it goes. Pinching in there is Purcell. Purcell sending it behind the net. There's Forrest again. Forrest, who started the first period. He had a long shift to start the game. He's out there to start the third period, so a lot of confidence from the coaching staff, obviously, down the right wing there. Nice job of taking the real estate away there by Purcell. Purcell, nice hit there on Jankowski. Again, we see the Mustangs, though, keeping the puck in at the blue line as they've done all night long here. That's been the Blue Devils, I guess you could say, Achilles here. They've had a little trouble getting out of their own zone. Not turnovers, not sloppy, Not anything like that. It's more of Fairfield just doing a nice job keeping it in at the blue line. I think the Blue Devils have played a very good game here. The goaltender obviously has been excellent. Back to the blue line now. Walking the line, letting the shot go. Zavery rebound. Zavery gobbles it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving, and there'll be no further play. 13:26 left to go here in the third and final stanza. A nice wrist shot there from the blue line. That was from Yusuf Ula. Well, if him and Javid are a relation, then they may be relation from creation because they're both in 10th grade. They might be twins. Turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. Wide on the glove side there by Sprayer. Fairfield now behind their own net. Jake Harmony. Harmony sending it between his legs. Behind the net it goes now. That's Kingsley. Kingsley setting it up the left wing. Protecting the puck nicely there is Ryan Flynn. Flynn sliding it over to Jake Harmony. Harmony trying to go right up the gut here. Boy, I'll tell you, I think the Mustangs may have taken their foot off the accelerator a little bit here to start the third and final stanza. Blue Devils very aggressive here on the forecheck. Here's a turnover now. Walking in, pulling the trigger, Zavery, top of the crease, closing the wickets there. Oh, Bernardi walked right in on Zavery. Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you, the Mustangs have not come out of the locker room very sharp right now. Stepping to the outside. Oh, a little bit too much there on the hold for Kavara. Looks like you got that second arm around. Once you get that outside arm around there, you see the ref with the internationally recognized sign for holding. Made it too easy on the official there. When you get that second arm wrapped around and the young lad has to change direction and his hips open up backwards, well, ladies and gentlemen, really not leaving the ref many options but to put his striped arm in the air. So a big power play here for the Mustangs. They've got 2 power play goals tonight. Big face-off here by Timon. Once again, we see the Mustangs winning the face-off and controlling the puck. That's been the recipe for success. Kingsley sliding it back to Swanson. Swanson over to Kingsley. Kingsley at the dot. Backdoor C-button one-timer there. Timon went off the heel of his stick. Oh, they move the puck so well on the power play, do these Mustangs. It's really a joy to watch. Not from the goaltender's perspective, I'm sure, though. It's Hui now. Hui at the goal line, protecting the puck on the forehand. Back to the blue line it goes straight away. Swanson pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Uller. He got the waffle on that one through traffic. Oh, he had a lot of bodies in his eyes. At the goal line, trying to send it down low. Nice job there by Alou to drag the foot there perpendicular to the ice. Swanson at the blue line. Swanson going for a walk, pulling the trigger, getting a chunk of it, rebound, diving out of the net is yawning. I believe the ref blew it dead. They did. Oh, Lula made the first stop. Lula made the second save there. Aloy came sliding over. The puck was still loose, but the ref had blown it dead. And once the ref blows it dead, you cannot take the whistle back. That's just the way it goes. So no goal there for the Mustangs. We'll see if that's going to be a huge turning point here. 3-1 is the score. If they get a power play goal here, ladies and gentlemen, being up 4-1, that's up by 3. That's a lot more than 2. As far as I know, it's 1/3 more. But I don't know. You do that new core math, you might come away with a new number, right? That's why I try to avoid it. When my kids used to do the new core math, I used to hand them the calculator and say, here's the new core calculator. Behind the net now, here's Com. Com leaving it for Kingsley. Kingsley back for Swanson. Sliding it over. Look at the puck movement there. Letting the shot go. That went right by the ear hole of the netminder Ula. Kept in at the blue line beautifully by Swanson. Now he's got it back. Swanson on the backhand. Sending it over there to Timon. Timon back to Swanson. Swanson pulling the trigger. Ula getting the flipper on that one. Another nice stop by the netminder. Timon. Back to Swanson. Swanson letting the shot go. Ula with the save. Closing the wickets. Falling back. Finding the puck behind him, and there'll be no further play. 36 seconds remaining on the power play. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mustangs are throwing everything, including the kitchen sink at the netminder. But Javid Ula standing tall between the pipes as he has all night long, keeping these Blue Devils in the affair. Leaning in to take it now, Melillo. Melillo lost the draw, but first on his calm behind the net. Looking to set up, head on a swivel, back to the blue line there for Timon. Timon back to Swanson. Swanson looking, Swanson thinking. Sliding it across now, Jankowski letting the shot go. Ula got that one off the shoulder. Keeping it in is Jankowski. Jankowski, 13 seconds to go, leaves it for Swanson. Back to Jankowski. Jankowski pulls the trigger. Out away now. Here comes Bruno. Bruno short-handed. Walking in, pulling the trigger. He scores! Nico Bruno buries the biscuit for the Blue Devils. A short-handed goal. Look at the bench. They're fired up, and rightfully so. The goaltender coming out, giving everybody K-Knuckles. A huge goal there by number 88 on the breakaway. He blocked the shot and went the length with it, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness, this bend but don't break Blue Devils effort, stalwart by the netminder, Bruno, buries the biscuit there, a shorthanded goal. With 10:30 left to go now, we're back to 5-on-5. It doesn't get any bigger than that for the Blue Devils. Out of the box, breaking up the play there is Carfola. Carfola out of the box nicely. Here's Forrest now. 10-10 left to go here. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you a hockey game. Along the boards now, they're digging, they're mucking. Here comes Carfola. Carfola sending it out. Down the right wing they come. Putting the brakes on Bruno. Bruno sending it down low. Forrest behind the net. Forrest protecting the puck. One there in front. Getting it in front off to Zarillo. Back to the blue line. Letting a seeing eye Canuckla go into the corner. Please do not pet the puck. The puck is working. Chance in front. Juggling attempt there by the netminder Xavier, and there'll be no further play. Oh, that harkens me back to my days at SUNY Stony Brook, ladies and gentlemen, when the coach made me join the juggling club as a goaltender. And I got actually pretty good at it. Used to be able to juggle 4 balls at one time for over a minute and a half. You had to juggle them for like 3 balls for a minute and a half. A certain amount of times they would count you. I got up to 4. Kind of proud of that. Oh, yeah. Not only was I a member of the hockey team, ladies and gentlemen, member of the juggling club. The old resume, boy, oh boy, I'll tell you, you got that juggling club on your resume. It's definitely a talking point in interviews. So you might want to join a juggling club if you're headed to college next year, any of these young lads. It really helps you out in the job market. Laying it out now, here's Burrows. Burrows walking in, closing the wickets there, Xavier. Xavier, top of his crease, very aggressive. Now here they come now, 2-on-1, Swanson. Swanson down the right wing, at the dot, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Ula. Swanson behind the net. Swanson back to the blue line there for Jake Harmony. He lets the shot go, deflected, they score! I'm not sure if it hit a Mustang on the way in. I believe it did, because leading the locomotive is Finn Hui. Number 19 is going to get credited with the goal. A Godzillion-esque size goal there for the Mustangs, as the Blue Devils had all the momentum as they pulled within 1, but they let the shot go from the point and hit the man in front. Perhaps even a purposeful, beautiful deflection there by big number 19, Finn Hui. Buries the biscuit for the Mustangs, and they regain that 2-goal lead. That is what you call an important goal.
Assistant number 13,
Jake Harmony with the assist. Harmony and Swanson on the assist there. Here's a chance now, pulling the trigger. Oh, that just missed on the waffle slide. That one buzzed the tower. Maverick would be pleased, but Goose is like, Maverick, I can't keep doing this stuff. I got a wife and kids. Here's Kingsley now at the blue line, letting the shot go. Ula, top of the crease, gobbles it up, and there'll be no further play. 8:42 left to go here. The Blue Devils standing tall. They won't go away. But the Mustangs with a huge goal there. That's just what good teams do. They just find a way to just, every time you get back up off the mat, they just send you back down to it. But the Blue Devils, I have no doubt, are going to get right back up again. We'll see if they can pull it back within 1, or if Fairfield can finally get that big 3-goal lead they've been trying to get all night. Big hit there along the boards, laying a lumber into him there, Carfola. Oh, looks like the ref thought it was a little bit too egregious there. Interference is the call. I thought the puck was there myself, but well, interference is the call there. So I guess it might have been the extra push there after the initial hit that might have got him the interference call. I don't know. I like to see the ref let that one go, ladies and gentlemen. But I always prefer my officials to be more like Andy Van Helleman and less like Don Goharski. But what are you going to do, ladies and gentlemen? It's a call, so you got to deal with it. So back to the power play now. Go the Mustangs once again. Last time on the power play, though, the Blue Devils got a shorthanded goal. So there's been 2 power play goals and a shorthanded goal tonight. So a lot of action on the power play. Walking the line now, Swanson. Swanson leaving it at the dot. Back door looking for Kingsley again. Boy, they like that play. I got to tell you, got to credit West Haven. They got burnt on it in the first period, and every time since then, they've at least gotten a piece of it. Doesn't mean Fairfield's going to stop doing it, though. Here's Swanson sliding it over, walking into that, pulling the trigger. He scores! Ryan Timon with an absolute laser beam from the dot there, attached right to the head of Sharks. Oh, Dr. Evil is smiling somewhere in his lair in the volcano or perhaps on the moon. A power play goal for Ryan Timon. And finally, Fairfield gains that elusive 3-goal lead that they've been trying so desperately to acquire all evening long, and now they've got it. 5-2 is your score. A huge goal there. Once again, a power play goal there. Third power play goal of the affair. Walking in now off the dot, pulling the trigger. He scores! Matt Jankowski, right off the face-off, walks in, let the wrist shot go. He put it top shelf where mama hides the baby Tylenol. And he leads the locomotive, giving everybody knuckles on the bench. Number 9 in your scorecard. A beautiful wrist shot there. Oh, my goodness. The Blue Devils had pulled within one not too long ago. But the Mustangs certainly have woken up here in the latter parts, or at least the second half, or perhaps we'll call it the thorax of the third period. 3 unanswered goals back to back to back. Or is it 2? No, it would be 2 unanswered goals. Come on, Brain, I don't like you and you don't like me, but we've got to work together. Here's Ula now, sending the puck hard around. Now it's a 6-2 score. Big hit there behind the net, laying the lumber into him there. That was Diorio. Looks like the ref's going to call that as well, though. Cross-checking is the call there. I don't know about that one either, ladies and gentlemen. You got to let the boys play a little bit. I mean, nobody came here to see a tennis match, Mr. Official. I mean, let's be honest here. Nobody thought they were driving, to Flushing, New York to watch Bjorn Borg and Yvonne Lendl have at it. We all knew we were coming to the hockey rink today. I mean, let the guys play a little bit. That's just my 2 cents, ladies and gentlemen, and you can keep the change on that one. Coach Harris not too happy with that call, and I think he's right to be a little bit irate, to be honest with you, obviously, but it matters not what I think. That and, a handful of quarters will get you on the subway. So let's see now. I haven't seen any player head to the sin bin yet. I believe it's going to be... he's coming. Nope, there he is. Number 18. That's who it is. No? So far, nobody headed there just yet. Yeah, I thought that's who it was. All right. No. Well, it's been so long, I forgot who delivered the hit. Hold on a second now. We'll get this straightened out for you. All right, headed to the sin bin now is number 16, Joe Diorio. So Diorio, cross-checking is the call. Yeah, I guess you can go back and look at the replay. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again, ladies and gentlemen. Never be afraid to make a mistake. That's what I always try to teach the kids. Here's Swanson now. Swanson putting on the brakes. Swanson run into there by Burrows, laying the lumber into him. Trying to get the puck out. Kept in at the blue line there by Timon. Timon cross-ice pass, a little bit of give and go for the back door. Oh, Swanson was cutting right there. The net was yawning, and that just failed to click. Again, we see the fantastic puck movement by the Mustangs. All right, West Haven's big problem here tonight. They just have given the Mustangs too many power plays. They're way too good a team to give this many man advantages to. That's just a fact. Jankowski putting on the brakes there like Maverick as Jester goes right by. Jankowski leaving it there for Swanson. Back to Jankowski. He pulls the trigger. Oh, that just missed. All the way down it goes. 1:10 remaining in the man advantage. 6:50 left to go here in the affair. Swanson calmly, coolly, and collecting out to Jankowski. Jankowski dancing. Jankowski to the outside, circling the wagons. Back for Swanson. Swanson sliding it over. Timron letting the shot go. Rebound. They jam at it. Still loose. Swiping at it back to the blue line. Releasing the howitzer, and that hit a body out high. Oh, that was Swanson getting a lot of that one. Jankowski, backdoor, letting the shot go. Timon rebound. Swiped out of harm's way. Oh, Ula with another big save there. As he pounds his chest. All right, whatever it takes. Swanson now. Sending it out along the boards. Through the neutral zone, away comes Fairfield with a head of steam. That's Cronkum. Sending it down the right wing. That was Forrest who's sending it in for Flynn. Flynn behind the net with the puck wearing number 18, Eddie Westfall's old number. Back to the blue line there for Swanson. Back to Flynn. Flynn protecting the puck. Flynn hounded there. Flynn back for Swanson. 7 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Swanson for Flynn. Flynn at the dot. Pulling the trigger. Blocked out high. Nice block there by, that was Ula again. That was Yusuf Ula. Letting the shot go through a screen. Doesn't get through. The netminder lost his wand again. Good job by the defenseman to get it to him. So the penalty is over. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Well, good kill by the Blue Devils. But more importantly, 2 minutes are now off the clock for the Mustangs as they've got the 4-goal lead. So the clock now, the best friend of Fairfield in the whole world, the biggest enemy of the Blue Devils. Depending upon your perspective and point of view at home, ladies and gentlemen, which is exactly what Obi-Wan was trying to explain to Luke. But Yoda had just passed away. Luke was not ready to hear all that. Speaking of Luke Skywalker, ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness, if you're around my age, which is 48 years old, by the way, for another month, then I'll be 49. That's how things go. Boy, oh boy, I got to tell you, and this is a fact, ladies and gentlemen, the Book of Boba is the greatest thing that Star Wars has put out since Luke blew up the second Death Star. And I love the prequels, but the Book of Boba is just ridiculously good. Episode 2 was unbelievable. I'm still enjoying it. Just no spoilers here on the Solo Broadcasting Network, but if you haven't seen the Book of Boba and you're in your 40s, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, it'll bring you right back to being 12 years old again. What a great job. Thank you, Jon Favreau. Along the boards now, keeping the puck in. That's Bauer. Bauer letting the shot go. That missed on the side of the net. Weinstein over the chase there. Sent back out to center. Bauer knocking it down at center. Excuse me, that's Jake Harmony. I apologize. Sent in by Kingsley. Into the corner. Cross corner dumping. Diorio first on it there. Joe Diorio. Behind the net. Bouncing puck. Dangerously came out in front there. Oh, good chance there for Fairfield. A little bit of give and go there. Tipped in front. Rebound. The jab out and closing. No wickets there. Azula as Spengler was in on the netminder there. Poking at it. I wonder if his grandfather was a parapsychologist. And we're not going to get into Ghostbusters Afterlife, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, I know a lot of people like that film, but I walked out of the movie theaters, and I'll tell you, the juju beads in my belly were not feeling well because I was not pleased. Sending it hard around. Complete the opposite feeling, though, when I walked out of No Way Home. Now, that was a good movie. Along the board, sending it down low now, going to get it. That's Ryan Flynn. Flynn worked over there. Nice job there to win the puck by the Blue Devils. You got to like the effort by the Blue Devils, not giving up, even though the outcome, well, not completely in hand just yet, but certainly looking very good here for the Mustangs as it rolls in on the netminder, Zavery. He holds on for no further play. 3:56 remaining here in the third and final stanza. Like we said, we'll be right back here on Wednesday night at 8:15 on the Solu Broadcasting Network as these Mustangs take on Ridgefield. I believe they're the Lions. I'm not sure. I know their youth team's called the Lions, but we ain't worried about the Lions. We worried about the Nines. Letting the shot go. Zavery getting the flipper on that one. In the corner now. Trying to get the puck back in front. That's Kafora. Kafora lost the handle on it. Away comes Swanson. Swanson sending it up to Timon. Timon trying to navigate the waters there. Couldn't run the entire gauntlet. Sent behind the net there for Aloy. Aloy with the puck. Aloy cross ice pass there. Read like a fine piece of literature there by Com. There's Com now. Sending it to his defense partner. That's Forrest. Forrest sending it in. Chipped in there by Swanson. 3:21 left to go here in the affair. 6-2. The Mustangs leading this one. A very explosive third period. 4 unanswered goals here by Fairfield as it got to 2-1. They got to 3-2, excuse me. I apologize, got to 3-2, so 3 unanswered goals. Boy, math is really troublesome tonight. Here's Carfella stepping to the outside, trying to cut back and letting the shot go. Zavery getting the flipper out. Bodies go flying by. Looking for the home run pass just out of the reach there as Swanson was creeping behind the defense. And it was just a little bit out of his reach. Otherwise, he was off to the races there at the blue line. 2 minutes, 54 seconds left to go here in the affair. 6-2, the Mustangs holding on to the 4-goal lead. Looking to increase their impressive record to 6-0. The home opener here right now, ladies and gentlemen. And they're defending home ice very admirably. Looking to take away the 2 points from this one, of course. And move on to Wednesday. As the great Bill Belichick says, we're on to Cincinnati. I'd like to get on to Cincinnati once we get through Buffalo. Letting the shot go deflected in front. That just missed. Assuming Cincinnati beats, I don't know who they're playing, Las Vegas, I guess. Quick shot, Zavery. Top of the crease. Cleared out to the center. Blue Devils recover there, sending it all the way back. Yeah, I believe Cincinnati's playing Las Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. I couldn't believe the Eagles made the playoffs. I thought they were out of it. Like, I used to watch a lot of NFL football back in the day, but then the wife and I decided to reproduce. And I still watch it as much as I can, but I used to watch it religiously. So, but I was like, holy cow! I can't believe I thought the Eagles were like 4-7 for a while. I guess they rallied. Hey, good for them. Well, not good for the Patriots. I don't want to run into the Eagles again. That didn't work out. Here's a chance now in front. Seaman, one-timer Zavery poking it out of harm's way after he closes the wickets to make the stop. Back the other way now, Kingsley. Kingsley over the blue line. Kingsley pulling it to himself. Kingsley lowering the shoulder. Kingsley protecting the puck. Kingsley now looks like the net may have come off its protective moorings as Spengler crashed into the goaltender there, and the referee fixing the net once again. A minute 45 left to go here in the affair. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you this evening. A big crowd on hand tuning in, so thank you so much. That pleases the broadcaster. It's really flattering, ladies and gentlemen. We really, truly appreciate it. We love to do these games. I hope you're enjoying it at home half as much as we're enjoying it here. Forrest couldn't pull the trigger there. Walking around with it is Melillo. Melillo lost the handle on it. Back the other way now. Here comes Sprayer. Sprayer down the right wing. Sprayer lost the handle on it. Stepping into Sprayer there was Calm, but Calm lost his balance just as he went to hit Sprayer and got spilled for his efforts there. Calm getting back to his feet, looking like a prize fighter coming out for the 15th round. And the doctor should have stopped it rounds ago, but he's coming back out. Big hit there by Purcell. Along the boards now. That's Jankowski. Jankowski with the puck. Jankowski trying to get back to the forehand. Right there, there's a Jankowski sandwich right there on Blue Devil bread. I think we got a cross check coming in front of the net there as Ryan Flynn was spilled for his efforts. So I think we're going to have a Blue Devil headed to the sin bin once again. They just have not been able to stay out of the penalty box tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And like we said early on, this is just way too good a team to give this many power play opportunities. This has got to be about their 7th or 8th power play. We need an intern to take care of, keep track of stats and shots and things and power plays and things of that nature. I mean, I guess I could write it down, but then I would get distracted from what I'm going to say next. I'll tell you, the Blue Devils take a lot of time getting the guy into the sin bin, too. Here he comes now. I believe that's number, his jersey's tucked up there. I think it's 9. I think it's Hagen Axelrod. Headed to the sin bin, but we'll find out for you. Well, it doesn't matter, so a minute left to go here in the affair. So Fairfield will be on the power play for the remainder of it unless they bury one here. Swanson, the quarterback of the organization, sending it up to Timon. Timon has it roll off his stick. Melillo along the right wing boards. Melillo surveying the situation, sends it back to Swanson. Swanson to Forrest. Forrest looking back to him. A little Seabun one-timer on the tip there. Oh, that just missed. Boy, oh boy, the passing by this organization. I'll tell you what. This is my first time seeing the Mustangs live, and I am very, very impressed. And ladies and gentlemen, I impress easy. There's another cross-ice pass there to Forrest. Forrest with 13 seconds left from Melillo. Looks like we got another penalty coming up here. Clearly the ref has got nowhere to go tonight. A cross-check being called here. I believe it's going to be on the Mustangs because they had the puck, so. Number 19 headed to the sin bin. Finn Hui in the sin bin. Hui. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing. And if I am mispronouncing anyone's name, please get it to me in an email, scotty@solubroadcasting.com. If I am mispronouncing anyone's name, I do want to get it correct, and please forgive me. All right, 11 seconds left to go here, so it'll be 4-on-4 for the remainder of the affair. Mustangs are going to take the win here tonight. And New Haven's going to leave here with a lot of respect from the broadcaster, I'll tell you that. Especially the goaltender. He's been outstanding. But the whole team, the effort's been there. Fairfield's better. You tip your hat and you say, we'll get you next time. Well, there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. As the Mustangs win the home opener here, an impressive win. 6-2 is your final score. And ladies and gentlemen, now it's for your favorite part of the game. The Solu Broadcasting top dog of the affair. It's going to go to number 19, Finn Hui. He had a goal, or 2 goals, and a couple of assists, I believe. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, who can keep track of such things? So a big win here for Fairfield. The stick taps all around. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I want to remind everybody, please go to mudwaters.com. That's mudwaters.com. You can get all your Solu Broadcasting swag right there. And please follow us on all your social medias. And please, if it is on your heart to do so, you see that donation button on your screen, please smash that donation button. It helps us continue on our mission to bring everybody as many games as possible. Well, for my cameraman, producer, director, and firstborn, Lukey, Bonner, Lou, and Solu, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. Thank you so much for tuning in. The final, once again, the Fairfield Mustangs 6 and the West Haven Blue Devils 2. We'll see you again right back here on Wednesday night on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Enjoy